Hi guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Special Edition Modded. We are doing a role play with Artemis here, who is our Imperial Blacksmith. He is a journeyman that's just been released from his apprenticeship in Cyrodiil, and he's recently arrived by cart here in Markarth. We have currently acquired a horse and cart. I just had a good night's sleep, something to eat, and a cool drink from the river, and I will now be heading into Markarth because I'd like to fix up our harness for our horse cart over there so we can get going. I've been promising that for 2 episodes now, and it seems that when you're this early in the game, coming by a little bit of leather may be a little bit more challenging than you might think, because if you want to buy it, well, it's expensive. And if you want to get it yourself and you're playing Hunterborn like we are, it's not that easy. You gotta hunt, you gotta skin, and you gotta get the skills to do it well. You can't just do a poor job of it. So one of the things I was thinking about was, that poor animal hide. I apologize if it's a little bit loud here. Um, when you get a poor animal hide, um, the only thing you can do with it is make strips, I believe. You can't actually make it into leather. And I'm just looking here, and it looks like if I look over at the leather, we got to have 2 goat hides to make 1 leather, and we only have the 1. So we would have needed 2 goat hides. So we don't have enough leather, and we still don't have enough leather strips either. So I think what I'm going to do is the poor hide, I'll go ahead and turn that into leather strips, because it's no good to make into leather. And then the other goat hide that we have, I'm just going to hang on to it because I really don't... Oh, it looks like we have a ruined pelt also that we can turn into strips as well. So we'll do that. And then so what we're going to do is I'm going to try to sell some stuff, and we'll buy the rest of the leather that we need. So if we come over here, let's see, what time is it? It's just now 8 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know that the blacksmith will be here already. I don't know who that is. I haven't met him. But let's just out of game just for a moment. I will say that I was here before once in another playthrough, and our blacksmith actually had trouble pathfinding because we were using the JK's cities redone, and she got stuck in the water down here somewhere, and I had to go looking for her. But I hope that doesn't happen this time. I think she got stuck down there underneath that bridge. So I am gonna just hang out here for a moment, and I'm not gonna steal all that silver bullion, although that looks really tasty. There's some silver and some steel there, but you know what? It's not mine. So I think what I'll do while I'm waiting to see if she's gonna show up here is I'm gonna try to use this smelter down here, and I think we found some silver, and I'm gonna try to make that into something. Yeah, so 2 silver ore will make a silver bullion, and that guy is worth a lot. But if we craft it into other things, we can even do even better. So I'm gonna go ahead and smelt down this and make this silver bullion. And then I'm going to take that silver, and you see here we can make ring shanks with it. We can also make silversmith's bars, but we have to make a choice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to make these 40 silver ring shanks. And I know it might sound crazy, what are you doing? But if you look, that bullion was worth, I think, 400, and then these 40 are worth 10. So it's all been done in the jewelry mod. All of the rebalance of the metals and the weights and the values. So you're not losing anything as long as you haven't crafted something. You can possibly craft things that are worth less than what the thing would be, but I think it's highly unlikely. So I'm going to go ahead and make these silver ring shanks. And see, if I want to, I can turn... Alright, we're level 2, you guys. We just leveled up. That's our first level up. So if we wanted to, we could use those 40 silver ring shanks and turn them back into silver bullion. So as you can see, we did not lose, we didn't lose anything by doing what we did there. We also have, let's see, firewood.
Need something?
It looks like you can make the ring shanks can be made into tabs as well, one at a time. So I'm gonna make about 10 of those. Alright, and we've got smithing up to 20. Alright, I'm not ready to level up quite just yet. Let's head back up here. And let us hope that, yes, here we go. Back in business. Hi, Gorza. I just want to check what you have for sale this morning. So she's got even more leather this time, I think, than what she had before. And yeah, so I will probably buy some leather from her, but first I want to use this. I want to use this silver, and I want to try to use it to make some jewelry. And I want to make the most valuable thing that we can make. So 2 silver ring shanks will make us a Breton silver medallion, or a Nordic silver medallion, or we can make a thick silver bracelet. Alright. Small silver medallions can be made out of a single ring shank for a value of 90. So for 10 less, so we can make twice as many of these. So these are much more valuable. Much more valuable for sale. And we could make 30 of them. And then, I don't know if that was a good idea. Let's see, can we make anything from the tabs? We can't. We can't make anything from the tabs. I'm going to make 1 slim silver ring shank craft here, because I want to see if we can make anything from the slim ones. And I'm trying not to do math in my head right now. But what can we make with the slim? We can make silver ear cuffs worth 20, but it takes 2. So we can turn that back into a ring shank if we want to, and I think we might, because I don't see that the slim one makes anything valuable, but it might be an ingredient in something else that's more valuable later on. But I'm going to go ahead and turn that back into a silver ring shank, and then we're going to go back up, and I think these medallions here, the Nordic silver medallions, I'm going to make the Nordic ones. Or how about, instead of Breton or Nordic or Redguard, let's just make the regular one. Just small silver medallion. And I'm going to go ahead and make 30. I'm going to make all 30. Alright. One more. And then where did it go? It moved. There. Alright, and look at that. We have leveled our smithing now just by making those. We've leveled our smithing to almost 27.5. So we're almost to level 28 on our smithing. And now that we've made those, we need to sell them. Now, I was thinking about something. I was thinking about selling them to a merchant. But rather than selling them to a merchant, I might see if we can sell them at the market. And to do that, we're going to need a market stall. And to do that, we're going to need 6 firewood, 2 iron ingots, and 3 leather. And I think it's worth it for us now to go ahead and buy the leather. I don't have any linen wraps. You can use linen wraps instead of leather, but we'll use the leather. So we need 3 leather and 2 iron ingots. And I know we have some iron ingots, like a whole bunch of them over in our horse, but it's way back over there. So I'm just going to buy them from her. So we'll take 2 iron ingots. And I just forgot how many leather. I think it's 3 leather. And we already have the firewood as well. But I think it's in the horse. We might have to go to the horse anyway. Do we have firewood? We do still have the firewood on us. Okay, great. So I should be able to craft up a market stall. And for, what am I missing? Did I not just buy 3 leather? I thought I just bought 3 leather.
Got in that. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your
Oh, I
needs.
didn't. So 3 leather. I don't have enough gold to buy 3 leather. That's what it told me. 3 leather cost 231. And I only have 190. Gotta love the early game. Alright, so I shouldn't have bought those iron ingots, first of all. I should have just went to the horse. So let's go out to the horse. You know what? No, we won't go out to the horse. I'm pretty sure there is a merchant here.
Yes.
That sells jewelry.
Are you looking for a gift for a friend, perhaps? Or a lover? Let's see what adornments I might have available.
And if you sell jewelry, chances are you buy jewelry. And she does. And we can sell a few of them. She doesn't have much gold. But we're selling them for... It said they listed for 90. And she's offering us 29. She's offering us 29. So our speech and haggling is very low right now. So we can sell 3 of them for 87. And
Come back if you need a
is
new ring or
there a
necklace.
place? Yeah, there's a merchant place here. What's this place? Arnleaf and Sons Trading Company.
Did you hear all that noise outside?
It's just the market rabble. We should get back to work. You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
I'm telling you, I heard it, howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
What is with you people with all these legends? Somebody's telling me about dragons. Somebody's telling me now about, I mean, you're telling me now about werewolves? Gosh. Yeah. So, really, I just want to sell you this
Some may
jewelry.
call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Well, I definitely don't sell junk. I sell only the finest weapons and armor, including small silver medallions for 29 gold each. And let's see, 783. She has 764. So we can sell all but one. She'll buy all of them except for one for 754. And I don't know about you guys, but I think that was a pretty cool
Come back
deal.
whenever you need something.
That's how you make money from accidentally stumbling upon a silver ore vein. One silver ore vein, and we just made almost 800 gold,
Hey, you.
or a little over 800 actually. What's our total? So we're up to 1,000 now. We made
Fresh meat for your stomach?
like 40 something from, or 60 something there. I'll go back and watch the video and then figure it out. But yeah, from one ingot we made I would say, you know, close to, once I get my speech up a little bit, I could easily say that we could make almost 1,000 gold from one silver ingot. So money is not going to be a thing later.
Want some thick armor if you're
That's why I'd like to buy your leather, because we need to make a market stall. How much leather can I buy? You might be able to just do everything in one. That's 13 leather. Yep, let's do it. And I know you guys think this is probably like crazy. Like, why are you spending all of your money on leather? But we really need to. We need to make this harness for the horse. That's the main thing that I'm after. Is the horse's harness. And it's gonna take 5 leather and 30 leather strips. So we need 18 leather strips. So 8 and 8, 16. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need like 5 leather to go towards making leather strips. And that should leave us with enough to still make the market stall as well. So I don't know why I did that. Let's go ahead and make leather strips. We'll do 5 crafts of leather strips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just leveled up to 28 on our smithing. And we should now be able to make the harness. There it is. So we now have 42 leather strips and 8 leather. We have just enough to go back and make the market stall. So let's go ahead and make the harness. That's done. And we can go back here and we'll make ourselves a market stall. Done. Alright. So we have some big successes. Let's go ahead and get the heck out of here now. And I want to get our horse snatched up to our horse cart. That's really what I want to do. That's my main goal. And then in the next episode, I'll set up the market stall and I'll show you guys how that works. And you want to put it somewhere where you get a lot of traffic, so that you can attract customers. And usually the vanilla marketplaces are good places to set them up. You just set it up somewhere near where there are a lot of people walking around. And then over a long, long, long period of time, you will sell just about everything. It does take a long time. You start off with 0 reputation, and I'll go over that in the next episode. For the conclusion of this episode, I want to get our horse, Mr. Maximus, hooked up to our horse cart and take it out for a spin. I've been anxious and waiting to do this. This is, I think, not counting the live stream, this is probably my third episode. I think it's episode 3. And we still haven't, I mean, we started talking about this horse cart in the episode 1 and also in my introductory live stream that we did on Twitch. So I think what we're going to do now is activate the horse cart. We need to get into the inventory, so we go more cargo and then cart cargo, and I believe we just put the harness in there, and I believe that's all you have to do. If I'm wrong, then we'll have to figure it out, but I'll help you and we'll figure it out together. Let's exit this menu. Okay, now this might be a little bit painful because there's these guys in the way, but I am going to now tether the horse. Okay, we didn't put the horse harness in the right spot. So let me go back to the inventory. Maybe it goes under horse system. Cargo, cart cargo. Grab this. And then go back to the horse system. Horse inventory, that's it. So in the horse's inventory, we have to place the harness. Okay. And now we should be able to tether the horse. And I should have stood back for that. Now, dog, you're going to need to get out of the way, buddy. And I should have stood back also, because what can happen is when you do this for the first time, like we just did, if you're standing close to it or if there's other guys around, this thing can start flipping around like violently, and you'll collide with it. It has collision, so it can actually hurt you. But enough talk about that. Let's mount this bad boy. Get on. And then we'll go to third person, because I think it's a lot easier to drive this thing in third person. And there we are. You can see Artemis. He's up there. He's driving the cart. And Maximus is harnessed up. I know you can't see any ropes or anything, but he's harnessed up. And off we go. Yep, see that got the stable master took a little bit of damage there. And we're just going to pull the cart down the road here. And honestly, I really wish it didn't say activate horse cart, because you're messing up my immersion. You're messing up my immersion, man. But anyway, yeah, so check it out. So we can't see our harness. See how this horse has a harness, an actual harness connected to the cart? We can't see ours, but we are. We have it as well. So that's another reason why I kind of like to leave this saddle on, because you know it looks like you still have your harness attached. But anyway, so let's just go for it. Let's head back down to our little mining camp there, because there were still some more ingots inside of the mine, some more ore veins that we hadn't mined yet. And this guy is pretty stable actually, and from what I understand, I mean, it turns nice and sharp. You pretty much steer it by steering the horse, and it's pretty hard to turn this thing over, but for immersion's sake, I'm going to try to keep it pretty stable. And I'm just going to pull it right up over here. Why not? Let's see how tight of a turn we can make. Can we turn right around? Yeah, look at that. No problem. No problem. Parallel parking. Look at that. Remember, you're actually steering the horse. Yeah, and then just E to get off. And we should go, and we're standing on it, and we can just jump down. There we go. We got our horse cart, guys. And if you untether the horse, save and reload the game, you'll have a map marker also that leads you to this to your horse cart. So in case you've lost it out in the wilderness or something, can't remember where it's at, it'll have a map marker. You can fast travel to it. It does work as a fast travel marker, but come on, guys, we're role playing in Skyrim. We don't need to fast travel. We got a horse cart, and besides that, if you fast travel, you can't take the cart with you, so you got to leave it behind. So anyway, guys, I am going to untether Maximus, so you can see what that looks like. So now the cart's kind of stuck in place, which is okay. And if we need to, we can just get on Maximus, and he is unhooked from the cart now. You can see that. I really, really love this mod. It is such a fun, cool mod for immersion. And Artemis here is going to make good use of it, because this is going to be his traveling home and his traveling workstation. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys a little bit about that market stall in the next episode, and then I think we're going to go do some more mining and crafting and maybe a little bit of adventuring, because I know there's a couple of you out there that are probably screaming at me right now going, Artemis, you forgot to grab the orichalcum from under the waterfall in that place where we found the claw. And I was thinking about that too, you guys. So we'll probably go back over there, mine that orichalcum, and then we'll see if we can turn that into some sort of valuable jewelry that we can sell. Because eventually, I want to be making masterwork, weapons, and armor. And I believe I'm going to make a screenshot. That's a cool. Yeah, got me a screenshot. I want to make masterwork weapons and armor and set up market stalls at the different camps where the Imperial and the Stormcloak soldiers are set up at their little outposts all over the map. And then what we'll do is we'll go back and forth after we craft up armor, and we'll sell it to them. And I'm sure we're going to have lots of adventures along the way, and that's really the journey, is what makes it all worth it. So in the meantime, this guy is Artemis, this guy is Maximus. I am See You Later, and thanks for coming by, guys. We'll see you later.